Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm glad you made it. Today I am revisiting a tray that I did earlier. I did this crinkle type backing on a tray and I brushed on some Shift mica powder just to see how it looked, and it came out beautiful. It looks like a piece of silk in between the resin layers. So I thought, can I do an ocean scene with it? But I am using saran wrap instead of the thick packaging plastic bag type material that one of my molds came in. So I wanted to see if saran wrap would have the same effect. So that's what I'm going to do today. I have some Bondcrafter resin already mixed up. I have put in some, I think it was aqua alcohol ink. Mine went blank. And some crushed crystal. This is going to be my first layer. I don't want too much blue. I just want the slightest hint of a blue in there. I don't want to overdo it because I want to be able to see through to the next layer. I'm going to spray my mold with my isopropyl alcohol after I get whatever's in there out of there. The alcohol just helps prevent any bubbles down in those corners and along those edges. So I like to spray my molds with the isopropyl alcohol. Now I'm going to just pour down a small thin layer of this aqua blue color. I want it in the lip of the tray and also just the very top, well, as you're looking at it, bottom layer of the tray. So I'm going to pour that in there and then we'll move on to the next step. I like that pale blue. I hope that is the color that it comes out when it is time to demold. I guess we shall see. All right, I'm going to give that a spray of isopropyl alcohol. And I need to grab my saran wrap. Now, I don't know if saran wrap is going to actually work or not. It could actually be too thin and maybe even melt. I don't know. We'll have to find out. So I'm going to put that down in there, get some crinkle pattern going. I like how it sticks to it better. The other one was such a pain to stick to. I had to actually prop it up. But let's see if it comes off. I did let this fully cure. I did not leave it at like a sticky, tacky state. I let it fully cure to see how it would come out. And it doesn't really want to come off. Some places it is pulling away okay. Other places I am really stuck to. I'm trying to be gentle because I don't want to break that seal around the edge. And this is, I think it melted into there. I think the resin heated up too much and melted it. Yeah, that's really stuck in there. And it's giving me holes. I don't think saran wrap was a good choice. I think I screwed this up. All right, let's see what happens though. We're going to follow through. And even if it's a fail, we will know to use the thicker plastic next time. But this beach idea is a great idea. So I do think I will try it again, but with the thick plastic and just compare the two. Because I know that thick plastic is going to come right off. This, as I'm peeling, is leaving holes all the way to the front of the surface. I am going to have to fill that in somehow. All right, well, I think that's as best as I can do. I have put down these little pieces of shell. I'm just putting them here and there just to try it to see if it would look okay. I have my little pearls I put in there. I'm going to stick those in with the shells. I'll put a pearl with each shell grouping and see how that looks. All right, I think that is okay. I'm going to put that away. Now I have a little bit more clear resin mixed up. I'm going to put in some blue glitter just to give the water a little bit of twinkle in it. I don't know if I should have put in some drops of alcohol or not into this, but I'm going to just put glitter and see what happens. I'm going to mix that up. This is going to help fill in those gaps that went all the way to the top of the tray as well. I'm going to grab a different color glitter as well and put that in, so I will have like a darker blue glitter. It's a fine glitter, and this aqua looking glitter. It's very light blue. I love that color. It's kind of translucent once you get it in there. It's silver and that aqua color, so it's really pretty. All right, that is stirred in there. I am going to pour just a little bit over the top. That saran wrap peeled up and left me some pretty big gaps that went to the front. So I need to fill that in so there's no holes in my tray. I do only have a little bit mixed up to fill in those holes and to hold down my seashells in place and my little pearl beads in place. I am going to grab some little star glitters from another bottle that I have, just to add a little bit of something, maybe look like little starfish or something. I don't know. I just wanted to add a little pizzazz to it, that's all. So I'm going to put that in there, here and there, get some stars going. And then we're going to let this cure up and come back for the next layer. I think that is probably enough of them. Don't want to overdo it. I want to get them in by the seashells as well, or the pieces of shell as well. All right. Now, this is cured. So it is time for the next layer. I am going to add some sand. I have the Quikrete sand from a Home Depot. This big bag that has lasted me forever. I just have a little bit in a mason jar sitting here on my desk. Put a few scoops into my little Dixie cup, and I am going to put in my Bond Crafter resin. Right after, I put in some fine gold glitter. You have to have that sand have a little bit of sparkle and shimmer. So I'm going to put in some of this gold glitter. It's just glitter from Walmart. I'm going to stir it up in my sand. I really like doing my sand this way. I think it adds a little bit of something to it. I've done it this way in, I think, all of my sand projects that I have done. So why stop now? If it's not broke, don't fix it. Right? Right. Mix that all around in my sand, get it combined good. And now I can put my resin into my glitter cup and stir that up. So let's get that in there. Now, I don't know if you can see this or not. Look closely at my tray. Can you see it? Neither can I. The ripples look like they have disappeared in my tray. I think by adding that layer with the glitter to fill in those holes, it filled in all my ripples. I think I screwed this up. Let's find out. I'm going to keep going though. I'm going to keep going and see what happens, because how else do you learn from your mistakes but to make those mistakes? That looks good and stirred up, so let's pour this in and see what happens. This part is sped up. I actually sat there and stared at it, realizing, yeah, I messed up. It was then that it hit me. But I went anyway. I was like, do I save the resin? Nope, it's already mixed up. I don't have anything else planned. We're going to use it. We're going to see what happens. And we're going to figure it out and fix it. Well, not fix it, but do it right the next time. I will be right back with demold. Let's take this out and see how bad it truly is. Hopefully it won't be too bad. We can always hope, right? All right. Well, I can see a little bit of ripple in it. I don't know if you can see it or not. And the blue isn't as dark as I thought it would be. Okay, this didn't work. Can you see the tiny bit of ripple? Probably not. Right in there, just a little bit. Okay, so not saran wrap. And don't fill in the holes. Here are 2 photos for you. MnTTreasures in my hands. Liquid dreams turning into plans. Thanks for watching.